Well, to me, the best thing a man or anybody ought to want for to be is a good jet skier. That's what my father taught me, and he said that when I was a young guy, and I'm gonna do the best I can with that advice and live for it as long as I can. My legal name is Jet Ski Jimmy. Everybody I know, all my friends, my family and all that stuff, just call me Jimmy. I met these nice older people downtown on Broadway my first night here, and they're letting me use their little back area here, or whatever you want to call it, the backyard back here. It's pretty nice, I got a mattress to sleep on. It's a little bit wet with the rain, but I make do. It's not bad. I put a tarp over it when it starts to rain pretty hard. I don't know what their motive is here, but seems pretty good to me. When you got a carpet like this, you gotta appreciate it, take care of it. This thing wasn't fucking cheap, let me tell you. I paid a guy about 2 bottles of liquor for this carpet. I could have drank it myself, but I didn't, because I wanted a nice place for people to come over and enjoy. You gotta always enjoy the fruits of your laborment. Especially when you have other friends and family and, I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. This is a really good jet ski right here. It's my pride and joy. It's a twin carb, so I guess you could say it's pretty special. Kind of like me, Fuck! It hasn't run in a while, but I've been becoming a lot smarter in recent times and recent periods of my life, and I'm more confident than ever that I'm going to be able to get her going and get back on the water soon. Damn it! Fucking thing never works. Fucking ever. Never fucking works. I told you guys, stop filming. I told you when I met you, stop filming. I don't want this on camera. Well, I didn't really plan on being here for as long as I have been, to be totally honest. Like that night, whatever night it was, that I ran into you guys downtown there and you started following me with your cameras and all your little film crew and shit. It was last month? It was last month. Fuck. Well, anyway, it was the same night I met you guys that I met these nice people that I'm staying with here. They own this house. As far as I can remember, and I was pretty drunk that night, but as far as I can remember, I was walking around pissed off downtown because my jet ski'd run out of gas. It broke down right in front of the Titan Stadium down there on the river. So I got my little gas can and I'm walking around downtown trying to figure out how I'm going to steal some gas from one of these nice rich people cars. And lo and behold, out of nowhere, this Ronnie fella pops up and offers me a drink right there. And I took it, of course, because I was drying out a little bit at the time. And so we start partying. He introduced me to his wife, Jolene. But we started walking around, cutting up, having a good time. And before I knew it, I mean, I was fucking loaded. I think they might have slipped something in that drink because it was the strongest drink I've ever had. And I've done a lot of drinking in my time. Things got a little shady from that point. We were walking around somewhere downtown. I know I saw some water and a bunch of lights and stuff. And next thing I remember, he's asking me, "Where's your jet ski? Where's your jet ski, bud?" And so I told him, of course, thinking that he might rent a truck the next day or something. But he just says, "Jump in the car," and we go right over there. He drives down to the riverbank and hooks it right up to his car there, and he drives away. Me and his wife are left standing there alone, and I didn't really know what the fuck was going on, so she kind of corralled me or shepherded me into a cab, and the next thing I knew, I was here the next morning with my pants around my ankles, and that's my story there. It was raining pretty hard out there, so I got Jolene to talk to the old man. He's letting me crash up here on the couch for the night. It's pretty nice. Seems like a lot of stuff's been filmed up here, maybe. Just seems like a good spot to film. Anyway, I brought some stuff to show you guys. Brought down here to Nashville with me from back when I was a kid. This here's me on the jet ski there when I was about 7 or 8. Got my water shoes on right there. This one's taken when I was a little older. It's probably about 9 or 10 right there. This is back when I first started drinking, making hooch and stuff like that. Fucking good time, bud. I tell you what. This is the most important picture that I got. This is one of the last pictures I got left of the old man before he passed. He was a great jet ski racer. It's the best there was. That's him there with the trophy there. Let me tell you guys a story about my father. I remember I was about 9 or 10 at the time. It's a little fuzzy because I was starting to go hard on the cider back then already. But I do remember one thing pretty clear. It was Christmas or my birthday, one of the two, and he told me to come out in the backyard. He had something under this old blue plastic tarp. And so I uncovered it, and right there before my eyes was a little jet ski. He'd made it just for me. He'd taken an empty beer keg he had somewhere and put some PVC on the bottom of it for something to stick my little feet on and stand up. And then he took a ratchet strap that was tying down the roof of our shed, and he lashed it all together with that. And then he carved me a little wooden paddle with his hands. It was the most precious gift I've ever gotten. I'll always remember it. My dad told me one time that to prepare for a breakdown in life, you gotta have one. I think I'm going through a little bit of that right now, but who knows? Maybe next time you guys see me, I might have a whole new jet ski, whole new life somewhere.